welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to film an entire week of what I eat on keto and intermittent fasting. If you're unfamiliar with these terms, I'll leave some links below. You guys can go check them out. I'm not a professional at this, so I'm sure there's things that I will not do exactly the way that somebody else thinks I should be doing them. But if you're interested and don't know what everything is, someone else that is a professional at this can do a better job at explaining it than what I can. But I can tell you this, that I tend to break my fast around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I eat my second meal about like 6 to 8 o'clock at night. And that's just what I found works best for me, and I can show you guys what I drink before I break my fast and all that. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have actually talked about this before in a vlog at one point, but the first thing I normally do in the morning is I make myself some sort of lemon vinegar drink. It's not always the same, but the two key elements are fresh lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. So I will just put some splashes of that in here. This is the bigger Yeti. I love this because it keeps it cold for a long time. So I have some ice in there, and I cut the lemon, squeeze it. So I try to have a whole lemon at least once a day. Put it in here with the apple cider vinegar. And then today what I'm gonna do is add some of this electrolyte powder. I'll link it below. It tastes really good and has a lot of good stuff to it. I think it might have magnesium in it and that sort of thing. Some good minerals. And then I'm gonna add like probably about 2 drops of lemon essential oil. And then I'll probably add just a little bit of pure stevia. That's what's in this jar. So I'm gonna do that, and then, I also am gonna add a couple slices of strawberry. I just think the infused water with fruit and stuff like that is really good. So I'm gonna do all that in here, and this is something that I will work at drinking this morning before I break my fast. Alright, I'm having lunch now, and I finished the drink that I made this morning and filled this with water again, and I'm having coffee with about a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then this is 4 eggs and some zucchini, bell pepper, and some onion. And then I also added nutritional yeast to this, and this here, it's a salt-free herb mix that's from Mrs. Dash. It's really good. And then I also added sea salt to this. So this is what I'm having. Oh, and I use butter to fry it all up, because when you're on keto, you always want to have lots of fats going on. So I'm gonna eat this for lunch. Alright, you guys, so this is my dinner, and it's just half of a spaghetti squash, roasted in the oven, and then I kind of made my own stroganoff kind of thing. I just fried up a pound, so this is half a pound, this is half of it, a pound of beef, and I added some butter and some cream cheese and some almond milk and some spices and salt and pepper, and just kind of fried it all up together. So I'm gonna eat that with the spaghetti squash. The spaghetti squash is in season right now. I mean, locally we can get them for like 99 cents a piece. So check out your local farmers, and even your grocery store. Walmart would probably have them for a really good price right now. And they're a really simple dinner to have that's low carb and obviously keto friendly. I'm gonna dig into this. I'm so hungry. The other thing that I'll probably have yet after I'm done eating is either some decaf coffee or some tea with coconut oil in it. I am breaking my fast a little bit earlier today because I was at the grocery store and sampled some ham and forgot about what time it was. So I might as well just eat my first meal. So this is leftovers from last night. It's the other half of my spaghetti squash, and a half pound of burger with the cream cheese and stuff in it. And I'm also having my coffee with coconut oil in it. I also add stevia and heavy cream to my coffee, but I don't drink this before I break my fast because it would break my fast. So I always wait to have my coffee till after I break my fast, and that was a little bit of a tough thing for me whenever I first started doing this. was to wait to have my coffee till later in the day. And then I'm also gonna have a little bit of Halo Top ice cream for a little treat. Some nights I just need something really quick and easy. So these are lettuce wraps. I'll just roll them up, but they have lots of mayo, just to be adding some more fat in. It's provolone cheese, turkey, red bell pepper, and a little bit of mustard. And then I'm having a little bit of strawberries. And then I'm having some decaf coffee with my normal stuff in it. And also I put a splash of this in it. It's sugar-free hazelnut syrup. Some people may say that they disagree with using something like that. I don't think it hurts every once in a great while, just to kind of give you something different. So this is what I'm having for dinner. Today I had my drink mixture this morning, and I'm about to go fill this up with water. And okay, so this is what I'm doing for lunch. It might seem like an odd lunch, but it's just what I had on hand. It's what I feel like eating. So I have red, yellow, and green bell pepper. And then this is actually buffalo chicken dip. So instead of chips, this is what I'm putting on the bell peppers, and it has shredded chicken, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, hot sauce, and a few other things in it, all mixed together. So I'm just eating this cold. And then this is also something that, if you're unfamiliar with, you might think it's kind of strange, but it's a yellow tomato. You can do it with red tomato, but I had a yellow tomato on hand. And it's just mayo with shredded cheese on it. I don't know, it just tastes really good to me, and it's something else that is very keto friendly. And I'm also gonna probably have some almonds just as a little crunch to go with this, and a bai drink. I love these things, and they're very keto friendly. And then I'm having a cup of coffee. And before I tell you about my cup of coffee and what's in it, I gotta tell you about the coffee. So it's from East Africa Coffee Co. I wonder if you would be able to see it a little better if I take it out. Here we go. And it is Ugandan coffee, and they have a really cool mission behind their coffee business. They're actually friends of mine. So I'm gonna leave their links below if you guys wanna go check their whole business out and how they do their coffee stuff. And it's really, really good coffee. So in case you guys are wondering and looking at my meals and going, you know, is there enough calories really going on here? I'm just gonna explain how I get my calories in, and just remember that things that have fat in them are very high in calories. So this is my coffee over here, and I know you can see the coconut oil floating in it. So just showing, using this as an example to tell you how much fat contains calories. This has coffee, okay, which of course is probably 0 calories, but then I added in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, which some people might think that's kind of nasty to put that much in. I don't tell, when it's mixed in, I can't tell the difference, so it's a great way to get my coconut oil in. So coconut oil per tablespoon has 120 calories, so that's 240 calories. Then I added heavy cream, and a serving of that is 50 calories, so that's almost 300 calories. And then to pop it over the top, I put a scoop of collagen in this, and collagen is really good for you. You know that bone broth is a big craze right now, and one of the reasons that it's healthy for you is because it contains collagen. I'm not going to go into great detail, but collagen, the kind I use, a scoop of it is 50 calories. So this cup alone contains about 350 calories. So just kind of as to give you a general idea, if you're concerned if I'm eating enough, I'm definitely eating enough, and the fat itself holds me over until my next meal or until my fast is broken. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, and I will see you guys at dinner time. It's the next day, and I did not film my dinner last night, but that's okay. It is 2 o'clock, and I'm just about to break my fast, and I grabbed this at Walmart. It's called a super blend. It has cabbage and sprouts and broccoli and some other kale and carrots, and I'm gonna stir fry this up with some eggs, and I'm not sure what else I'm gonna have yet. Here is the finished product. I added 4 eggs and some nutritional yeast and some spices and Himalayan salt, And nutritional yeast is also another thing that adds calories and lots of good things. So if you're struggling to get your calories in, that's another good thing to add. I know at the beginning that was my big learning curve, was how to get all of my calories in a day, just eating like 2 or 3, 2 times, or maybe a snack in between, but in a short period of time. So I'm gonna eat this, and I think I'm gonna make myself something hot to have my coconut oil in, or I'll just eat it off the spoon. Sometimes I do that. I'll just eat my coconut oil off the spoon and just have a drink ready, just to get my fats in. I had my stir fry and I had some coconut oil. I just ate it off the spoon. And then I'm going to have some Halo Top this ice cream. You guys are gonna see me eating probably a lot in the next little while, because I actually got a case of this at a discount grocery outlet. It's all strawberry, but I got it for like $3.96 or something like that, which is literally the cost of one of these at Walmart. So I am going to be enjoying my ice cream. It is about 4 o'clock and I'm needing a little pick-me-up, so I picked up some of this Stoke cold brew. I have not tried it before, but I'm excited to try it because I really like cold brew. I've made my own, but I haven't tried a store-bought one, so I'll have to give you guys the verdict on if it's good or not. So I'm gonna do that with some stevia and some heavy cream. It is amazing. It's really smooth, and of course with the heavy cream makes it creamy. Definitely going to be getting this again. Alright you guys, I generally do not break my fast this early, but I was up late last night and I just really need some coffee this morning. So I think I'm just gonna do more of a regular day of keto and not do the intermittent fasting today. I do this once in a while. I don't always stick with the intermittent fasting routine. So I'm just gonna again have some cold brew and heavy cream and also stevia in it. I almost forgot to film this. I started eating and realized that I need to film my lunch. So this is the Green Goddess salad from Panera Bread. And if you watch my vlogs, you've probably heard me talk about this before. But it's really good. And the only thing I have them take off is they have like pickled onions on it. And I'm pretty much 100% positive that they pickle them with sugar in it. So I generally ask them to take it off, and then the dressing is like an avocado ranch kind of dressing, and so this is what I'm having for my lunch, even though it's like after 3 o'clock. I ended up just having my coffee this morning and still didn't get my food ate until now. So this is what I'm having, and I'm gonna dig in because I love this salad. I just got done making my supper and it is 9 o'clock. But you guys might get tired of seeing some of the same things, but it's just the way that I eat. So this is actually a coleslaw mix, so it would be cabbage that you can just grab in the store, and I fried it up in butter with liquid aminos and 4 eggs. And then I also had eaten some Halo Top ice cream while I was making this. Earlier I also had a good amount of almonds while I was doing some editing. So sometimes you aren't seeing every single little thing that I'm eating, just for so you're aware, but you're kind of getting the general gist of what I'm eating in a week. To break my fast today is kind of a weird combination, but my in-laws went to a benefit auction that had food at it, so they brought me some, so I'm having a little bit of leftover. This is a sausage that I took out of the bun, and the onions and peppers are on it. And then they also brought me a salad. They had brought me some deviled eggs, but the girls ate those. And I just put a little bit of ranch on it, and then I'm still drinking at my lemon and vinegar drink from this morning, and I'm brewing myself a cup of coffee. So I'm gonna dig into this. It looks super good. And you guys can just always make the best of wherever you're at and whatever situation you're in, and enjoy food from other places too, just kind of modifying it a little bit for the way that you're eating. It's about 6:30 and I'm gonna just have dinner with my girls. This is a concoction I came up with on my own. It's kind of similar to Hamburger Helper, but it's with spaghetti squash. And I just kind of put like cream cheese and hamburger and shredded cheese and mixed it all together. So this is what I'm having for supper, and I'll probably have a pretty big portion of this and also a hot drink with my coconut oil in it.